down the aisle with his daughter on his arm. He was positively glowing.
Well, that's because he and I spent a few hours before the wedding working on that glow.
Gee, I don't know what it is about weddings. Everybody is just so happy and filled with love. Even the weather was lovely.
Well, it had to be. I predicted rain.
Hey, Lou.
Hey.
Congratulations.
What a terrific wedding.
Oh, it was. We were just talking about it. Coffee?
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Yeah, it was a terrific wedding, wasn't it? Even the kids had a really good time. Too bad they had to leave so early.
Oh, did they? I didn't see them leave.
Yeah, I remember after the ceremony when they walked back up the aisle.
Yeah?
They just kept right on going, right in their car. We got outside just in time to throw rice at their skid marks.
Who needs a bride and groom for a great wedding, huh?
And it was a great wedding.
Yeah. You know, that woman, my wife, raised 3 daughters from scratch. 3 daughters, 3 weddings. Now they're all out on their own. Their lives are ahead of them and ours. Suddenly our house is so quiet.
Must be an awful feeling.
No, it's a great feeling. For the first time in our lives, we can be alone together.
Oh, come on, Mr. Grant. You must have been alone together when you were first married.
No, we moved in with her folks. We didn't move out until our first daughter was born. Then our second daughter was born, then our third daughter was born. It seems like most of our marriage we spend with a kid in wet pajamas in bed between us. I don't know how we ever had a third kid. Hey, wait to see what I got here. Guess what this is?
And it looks like one of those artificial logs.
It's one of those artificial logs.
Well, that was my next guess.
Tonight I'm gonna go home early. I'm gonna put the chain on the lock. Soft music on the FM. And light my log.
All right.
The wife and I will have a few drinks, you know, kind of relax. And then...
Well, if you guys want to talk, you know, I've got some work that I...
No. That's all I was planning to tell anyway. But you guys have some work to do.
Oh, Mr. Grant.
Huh?
Listen, now that the wedding is over and you and Mrs. Grant are free, well...
What is it, Mary?
Well, I was just wondering if you and Mrs. Grant would like to come to my house for dinner one night this week.
This week, huh?
Well, yeah. You know, just a nice, quiet evening. The boss for dinner and all.
This week, huh?
Yeah, is this week bad for you?
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. I plan to be burning a lot of logs this week.
Oh, well, then, next week.
Better, much better. The fire ought to be dying down by then.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Gordy.
Great day, isn't it?
Well, if you call a driving rainstorm with occasional hail a great day.
Oh, you don't understand. When a weatherman predicts showers and gets a rainstorm like this, it's like hitting a home run with the bases loaded. Hi, Lou.
Hi, Lou.
Morning, Mr. Grant. 5 mornings in a row.
Maybe he's having trouble lighting his log.
Yes, Mr. Grant?
Mary, come in here.
Yes, I'll be right there, sir.
Good luck.
Yes, sir?
Who messed up my desk?
Well, I straightened it up for you.
I don't like it straightened up. I like it unstraightened up.
Well, I just sorted all your papers and I put them in your desk drawer. They're right there at your fingertips.
No. The top of my empty desk is at my fingertips. What I'm trying to say is my desk is my castle. For years, when people saw my messy desk, they knew I was working. Now they come in, they see a clean desk, they know you're working. I want them to know I'm working. Do I make myself clear?
You'd like your mess back?
Very much.
I think this pile was here. This was here, there, Anything else?
Now, that's about it for now.
Oh, Mr. Grant, about a week ago, I asked if you and Mrs. Grant would like to come to my house for dinner.
Yes?
Well, it's been about a week, and was wondering if you'd like to come over tomorrow night.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Well, you see, Tomorrow night's not too good.
Oh, listen, no, I understand. You and Mrs. Grant have made plans to go out, or maybe you're just staying home. In any case, you've made some sort of plans to maybe do nothing at all, right?
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Well, some other time then.
Uh-huh.
Rhoda called. She wants you to pick her up after work.
Sure, everybody always wants you to pick them up after work.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, Murray. I'm a little upset, that's all.
Yeah, coming out of that door seems to do that to people.
Murray, when you and your wife came to my house for dinner, you had a good time, didn't you?
We had a great time. You're a terrific cook.
No, I'm a terrific cook.
Now, look, Mary, the reason Marie and I haven't invited you for dinner
Oh,
is
Murray,
because...
no, I wasn't.
No, Mary, we want to.
Murray, no.
Mary!
Murray, I don't want to come to your house for dinner.
Oh.
What I'm trying to say...
Murr, if you're having trouble getting people come to your house for dinner, I'd love to. When is it?
Murray, look, I don't know how the subject got around to your house for dinner, but what I was talking about was the Grants refusing to come to my house for dinner.
Oh, then it's at your place.
Oh, Ted, there is no dinner. It's been canceled.
Oh, that's too bad. I was looking forward to it.
Maybe Mr. Grant just doesn't believe in socializing with the people he works with.
Well, I don't think that's it. I mean, when Marie and I had the Grants for dinner, we had...
You had them, for dinner?
Well, only 3 or 4 times.
Three or...
But you're right, Mary. They didn't enjoy it.
Well, they certainly enjoyed it at my place.
You had them, too?
Oh, yes. And I really put out a great gourmet spread, and boy, did they eat it up. You know there wasn't one piece of chicken left in that bucket?
Well, it seems that everybody here has had the Grants to dinner, except me.
Now, look, Mary. Lou is the kind of guy that goes to a lot of banquets and dinners. He was probably busy for the night you asked him for.
Think so?
Sure. Why don't you pick another night when he's free?
I will. Mr. Grant.
Huh?
Are you busy Thursday night?
Thursday night? No, I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Why?
Because I want to have you and Mrs. Grant to my house for dinner.
Oh. Oh, I just remembered, Mary, I'm sorry, but we are kind of busy on Thursday night.
Well, that's okay, because, I just remembered that I'm, kind of busy on Thursday night, too. Just wish I knew why Mr. Grant keeps turning me down.
I know what you mean. It's been years, and I still don't know why they turned me down for that stewardess job.
Oh, come on, Rhoda. Lots of girls don't make it as stewardesses.
For a bus company? Maybe your boss just doesn't like you.
Oh, thanks. I really needed that.
Could be his wife, man. Maybe she can't stand you.
I've got to find out. I'm going to call her.
Good. Oh, Mary. Hey, if they accept, tell them to bring their own pizza.
Hello, Mrs. Grant. It's, Mary Richards. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Mrs. Grant, I'm just calling to find out if, you and Mr. Grant would like to come over and have dinner with me one night this week. Or next week, whenever you say. You're kidding. Well, Mrs. Grant, I'm awfully sorry that I bothered you. Goodbye.
Oh, Mary, kid, listen, when I said she hated you, I had
She
no way
doesn't
of...
hate me, Rhoda. It's worse. She and Mr. Grant have separated.
This old Italian fisherman was walking down the road. Well, this is really a great story. It's just funny. And this car goes by, and this little boy sticks his head out the window and says, "Hey, old fisherman!" and the old fisherman says, "Hey, that's no way to talk to a fisherman, huh?" And then the boy says, no, wait. The father of the boy says, oh, heck, what did he say?
Hey,
Oh, don't tell me.
oh, this is gonna be one of those big jokes. I can tell.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, wait a minute. I know the punchline. I just have to get all that stuff up front.
Is Mr. Grant in?
Not yet.
I guess I'll just ask Chuckles the clown. Gee, he got such a big laugh this morning when he told it on his show.
Chuckles gets laughs no matter what joke he tells. When he gets to the punchline, his nose lights up and his pants fall down. Mary, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm just a little depressed, that's all. It's nothing.
Hi, Lou.
Morning, Murray. Mary, would you please get Mrs. Grant on the phone for me?
Oh, yes, sir. I'd be delighted to get Mrs. Grant on the phone for you.
I'll have to remember that the next time I get depressed. Just get Mrs. Grant on the phone.
Hello, Mrs. Grant. Good morning. Hi, Mr. Grant's calling. One moment, please. Mr. Grant, good morning. Hi, Mrs. Grant on two.
You're gonna keep it to yourself or tell your fellow worker?
Well, I just feel great.
And I feel great just seeing you feel great. What's so great?
Well, Mr. Grant is calling Mrs. Grant, and his light just went out.
Come in.
Grant, can I get your signature on these?
What are you so happy about?
Well, Mr. Grant, look, I know that I'm not supposed to know, but, well, now that you and Mrs. Grant are back together again, I know, and I am very, very happy.
And you're also very, very wrong.
Wrong?
Very, very.
Well, I just assumed that when you called Mrs. Grant...
Mary, the reason I called Mrs. Grant was because I had all these dirty shirts. I asked her if she'd still do them for me. She said she'd just as soon not.
Mr. Grant, I'm very sorry that you're separated.
I'm not. I look at a separation like I look at two boxers who are going to their corners between rounds. That doesn't mean the fight is over, Mary. It just means they're resting.
No, last week when you went home to your wife with your log, you just seemed so... Look, this is none of my business.
No. Please sit. I'm glad you brought this up. You see, Mary, you're about the only person whose opinion I value around here.
Well, thank you, Mr. Grant. I do try to...
Because I know you won't do anything stupid like try to give me advice or comment in any way whatsoever.
Oh.
When I went home early last week, I was really looking forward to being alone with my wife. When I got there, I was alone, all right. No wife.
Where was she?
Enrolling at the University of Minnesota. My wife's a co-ed.
Well, Mr. Grant, she was probably looking for a way to fill her days.
Mary, what I think you just said is a comment.
Right. Sorry. It's just that it's very hard not to comment when you care.
Do you know what it's like to come home and find a 43-year-old woman doing homework?
She doesn't study all the time.
No, the rest of the time she sleeps. You get very tired when you're doing homework, you know. Finally, it got so bad, I had to lay down the law. I said, Edie, if you don't quit school right now, I am walking. And just to give it a little more emphasis, I started walking toward the door. I figured she'd call my name and that'd be it. But I didn't hear my name. So I started walking slower and slower. The next thing I knew, I was in St. Paul.
Where are you staying?
A hotel.
How's Mrs. Grant doing?
Oh, B's and C's.
And how is she doing living alone?
She doesn't seem to mind it. Her schoolwork takes up most of her time. I'd heard about this change of life thing, but I never thought it would be mine.
Well, Mr. Grant, I know you've heard this too, but, well, if there's anything I can do...
Oh, thanks, Mary. Listen, don't worry. She'll be calling me pretty soon. I'll win.
That's no way to talk to a fisherman, huh? Then the father of the boy says, and I wrote it down so I get it right. The father of the boy said, yeah, but that's a great way to talk to a Can you make that last word out?
It looks like muff laugh.
Muff laugh.
Well, I see nothing happened while I was gone.
It still isn't happening. Ted's been trying to tell the same joke for the past 20 minutes.
Good. I could use a laugh right now.
Well, you better not listen to him. What did Lou get you for this time?
Oh, Murray, I wish I could tell you, but it's kind of a personal matter, and I can't tell you.
About Lou and his wife breaking up?
When did you find out?
Lou called me the night it happened.
Talking about the Grants, huh? Too bad. Say, can you make this word out, Murray?
Ted, you knew too.
Well, sure.
We all know.
I guess you're the last to find out. But don't feel bad, Mary. I mean, it's something guys tell guys. It's not the kind of thing a woman can help you with.
Mary,
Yes, Mr. Grant.
it just occurred to me that I could use a little female advice. I mean, you're a woman, and I'd really like to hear what you have to say about all this.
Well, I'd be glad to, Mr. Grant. Yes, glad to.
Well, what about tonight? We go downstairs and have a cocktail.
Oh, that would be great. Fine. Yes, I'd like that very much.
Hey, if any of you other guys want to join us for a few blasts tonight, you're all welcome.
Bourbon 7. Scotch rocks. Scotch water. Cream de menthe frappe for the lady.
Oh, no, that's for him.
So that's why your tongue is always green.
There, I got it.
Happy hour is over in 4 minutes. Shall I order your next round now?
Yeah. Look, I'll take care of it.
No, I got it.
No, look, Gordy, I'll take care of it.
I got it.
I have some extra money. You're my
Now,
friend.
hold it. I have a simple solution to the problem. Murray said it first, so he pays. Gordy gets the third round.
Who's got the round after Gordy?
I guess that's you, Mayor.
Ted.
I'm just kidding. Could you tell I'm kidding? Well,
Here we are.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sure is good to be out drinking with the boys.
Yeah, it's healthy to get away from my wives once in a while. you
I'll
know?
drink to that.
Amen.
Say, Gordy, what did the twins do last night?
Oh, it was too much. They were falling all over themselves.
Gordy, I didn't know you had twins.
No, Mary. He's talking about the Minnesota Twins. You know, baseball, round white ball?
Yes, I know, Mr. Grant. I just thought that
No,
because...
don't apologize. You're just being a typical woman. You give a woman a big, thick newspaper, she always picks out the sports page to put under the dog food dish.
My old lady does the same kind of thing. As soon as she hears a kickoff on television, that's when she turns on the vacuum cleaner.
That's another one.
My old lady used to do the same thing. That's why I moved out.
What are you talking about? You've never been married.
Well, it's just as hard living with a mother as it is with a wife.
Oh, a real old lady.
Imagine my wife wanting to improve herself by going back to school. And at her age, she doesn't want to be a housewife anymore. So what's she taking in college? Home economics. She's going for a master's, then a PhD.
Mr. Grant, that's terrific. What's the matter with that?
Well, for one thing, I don't want us to be introduced as Mr. and Dr. Grant. Women, they don't know what they want.
Are you sure you know what you want, Mr. Grant?
I know exactly what I want.
Here's the second round.
thanks, Murr.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Ted. Why don't you try it sometime, see what it's like?
I'd like to propose a toast. To men's lib. Let's hang on to what little we got.
I'll drink to that.
Hold it! I can't drink to that. Mr. Grant, you invited me so that you could hear a woman's point of view.
And I've appreciated it.
I haven't said anything. I have been sitting here like some kind of idiot, acting like I agree with everything you've said.
We respect you for that, Mayor.
That's right. You're some kind of woman.
But I don't agree with everything you've said. As a matter of fact, I don't agree with anything you've said.
Oh, that's because you're a woman and you're on their side.
Besides, oh, Mr. Grant, that is just dumb. And that was an unfortunate choice of words. I mean, you're sitting here and your wife is sitting at home and you're both miserable. You're not winning anything, Mr. Grant. You're both losing.
What you getting so excited about?
Well, he asked me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did earlier back at the office.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm sorry if I put a damper on things, but we'd rather have me be honest, wouldn't you?
No, I don't think so.
Listen, I've got a date. I really have to be going. Please, don't anybody get up.
Now, how you gonna get out?
You're right. Everybody get up, please. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all at the office tomorrow.
Can I have your drink, Mayor?
Yeah, sure, Ted. Good night.
Stick to your guns, Lou. Once you let a woman push you around, you're sunk. What time you got, Gordy?
7:45.
Ooh, I gotta get going. I told Marie I had a news conference until 7:30. Now I have to think of some new kind of excuse.
Wait a minute. I'll walk out with you. I want to say goodnight, my kid.
See you tomorrow.
Take it easy,
See
fella.
you in the morning.
Well, I suppose you have to get somewhere, too.
Oh, no, Lou. We can stay out as late as you want. Say, Lou, I got a great idea. There's this new club we could go to across town. I understand it's a pretty risky show.
No, I don't think so, Ted. Hey, Ted, you got a dime?
Oh, is it my turn to leave a tip?
No, I gotta make a phone call.
Oh, sure, Lou.
Thanks. Edie. Lou. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Listen, Edie, if you're not doing anything tonight, I'm coming home. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, baby. Me too. Yeah, all right. What? Oh, okay. A quart of milk. Pound of butter. Bacon. American cheese. And an artificial log. All right, bye-bye.
Newsroom. Oh, hello, Mrs. Grant. Yes, he is. Just a moment, please. Mr. Grant? Mrs. Grant on 2.
I know why she's calling. Remember inviting Mrs. Grant and me for dinner?
Of course I do. When would you like to come? Tuesday, Wednesday, you name it.
We can't make it.
Oh,
But she would like you to come to our place for dinner tonight.
tonight. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I'd like to do that.
We're having chilled vichyssoise, veal scallopini, noodles almondine, and baked Alaska.
Wow, sounds terrific.
Leftovers from her home economics test.
Well, that's okay. Listen, I love leftovers.
She got a C minus.
Say, did you meet the new receptionist? She's such a warm girl.
I'll say she's warm. I introduced myself and she hugged me.
The entire time we talked, she kept touching me as though she couldn't believe I was real.
Well, we all have that problem with you, Ted.
I just got hugged out there.
It's happening to a lot of people.
Hi.
Hi, Mary. Did she get you too, Mary?
Did who get me?
They got a new receptionist downstairs. Didn't you see her on the way up?
No, there was a crowd in the lobby area, though, around the reception desk. What's she like?
Mary Richards!
She's very friendly.
Hi there.
Hi! Don't you know me?
Well, yes, of course I know you. You're the new receptionist.
Think back, Mayor. Didn't you go to camp when you were a little kid?
Yes. Yes, I did. I went to Camp Sunshine for 5 years, and that's where I know you from.
No. Camp Umwak. Didn't you go to Camp Umwak in 1950?
I did. I went to Camp Umwak 1 year, and that's where I know you. No.
That's it! Yes! Camp Umwak. It's me. Twinks.
Twins! Well. You haven't changed a bit. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine, Mayor.
Oh, well.
How are you?
Just fine.
Oh.
Twinks and I were friends in camp.
Yes, best friend.
And we haven't seen each other in, 18 years.
Yeah, not since we were 12.
That makes them 30, Ted.
Wow. After 18 years, what do you say? What's new?
Well, they moved the camp to the other side of the lake after it burned down. And my father retired,
Yeah.
and I got a new car, and I'm getting married.
Hey,
And
that's terrific. No kidding.
Well, yeah, the old car needed 4 new tires, so.
Getting married.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I moved to Minneapolis, to be closer to my fiancé. Oh, Mayor, isn't this something? Us working at the same place.
It really is.
Oh, Mayor, tell me what's new with you.
Well, I moved here,
Mary,
about,
don't you have some work to do?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I really have to get to work.
Yeah, me too. How about dinner tonight?
Fine.
Oh, I have so much to tell you about the kids at camp.
You still keep up with some of them, do you?
All of them. I still put out the camp alumni bulletin. Mary, haven't you been getting yours?
Well, no, not for some time now.
Oh, well, I'll get you all the back copies.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Mayor.
Right.
Murray. Ted.
She was always such a warm, friendly person. She always used to make up people's bunks for them at camp.
I don't trust warm and friendly people. Now, if you're through with old home week, shall we get on with the mail?
Yes. Sorry about all the hysteria out there, Mr. Grant, but it is fun catching up with old friends.
Yeah, I did that a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, who'd you see?
The 2nd Marine Division. My old outfit. We had a reunion.
Oh, it must have been fun.
Fun. They booked this big room in a hotel. And the first thing they did was pin this tag on my coat that said, Sergeant Grant, remember me?
So, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? There I was, surrounded by 300 drunken ex-privates. And suddenly, I didn't have rank on them anymore. It's amazing how they remembered all the little slides that I committed in boot camp 20 years ago.
Hey, that 20 years ago, you and I were both in camp. I'm sorry.
Of course, some of the reunions I've been to haven't been so bad. Right there in that same hotel, I went to a Notre Dame reunion. It was terrific.
I didn't know you went to Notre Dame.
I didn't, but those guys really know how to throw a bash. Word to the wise, Mary. The best kind of reunion is one where you don't know anybody.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Remember cute little Archie, Mary?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm so glad I brought the camp scrapbook. It's nice to point out the people as I tell you about them.
Well, gee, Twigs, you know, all we've talked about all night long is camp. I'd love to hear about your life now, you know, or even college. Anything as recent as high school, even.
Okay, sure, I understand, Mayor. Hey, look what you wrote here. Too good to be 4 got 10. You wrote it with the numbers.
Wasn't that clever of me?
Oh, you always were such a kick.
Excuse me.
You know, Mary, you haven't changed a bit. Your apartment is still as neat as your tent used to be.
Hi, kid. I got
Hi.
the brochures from the travel agency. Now, they have this trip to Hawaii that looks like
Hi.
a pack- Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company.
No. Oh, I'm not company. I'm Twinks.
Twinks? Rhoda Morgenstern, Twinks McFarlane.
Twinks. We know each other from Amwak.
Amwak.
You know, Camp Amwak.
Twinks just got a job at the station. She's the new receptionist.
Receptionist. Ah, well, that's the word I know. You two must have a great deal to talk over, so I'll come back with this tomorrow.
No, don't go. I mean, stay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Stay. I'd love to look at your brochures.
Rhoda and I are just trying to figure out where we might spend our vacation.
Hawaii. Oh, how fun. When? Maybe I can get some time off and go, too.
Well, actually, Twinks, we're not sure that I can even get the time off. I mean, you know how busy things are at the station.
Yes. Well, then maybe Rhoda and I can go alone.
Rhoda, would you believe that it's been, 18 years since Twinks and I saw each other?
Marvelous.
You're not from here, are you, Rhoda?
What do you mean?
Well, I can just tell by the way you talk.
You're right. I'm from England.
Oh, don't you just love Minneapolis? I just love everyone I've met here.
Listen, I gotta go. Nice meeting you, Twinks. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, I gotta run, too. I'm running late as usual. My fiancé will kill me. He says since I've been here, I've spent so much time with all my new friends that I hardly see him at all.
I'll get your coat.
I'll help you.
Oh, Mary, it was so much fun tonight. How about lunch tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow, I know that I'm doing something. I just, can't think what it is. Has that ever happened to you, Rhoda?
No, never.
Well, that's okay. I'll pencil you in for Thursday, then. Then we can make plans for the weekend later. Oh, Rhoda.
I'm on a big diet. I don't eat all week. And I fast on weekends.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure we can find something non-fattening to do, like window shopping. I know we'll have lots in common. Bye, Mare.
Bye, Twinks.
Bye, Rhoda.
Goodbye. Twinks, huh? Uh-huh.
What?
I just figured out what Twinks must be short for. Tiddlywinks.
What a night. You just can't imagine.
I had to be there, huh?
And unfortunately, I was. Well, you met her, and you know what old camp stories are like.
How would I know about camp?
Oh, come on. You must have gone to camp.
No. Actually, I did go one summer to a day camp in the Bronx. Camp Edelman.
Camp Edelman?
Yeah. I was 12 years old before I knew Edelman wasn't an Indian name. It was from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. You got there and you made some ceramic monstrosity in arts and crafts. Then you drank warm orange drink from a carton. Then you went home. You don't know what a deprived childhood is until you've sung campfire songs on the subway. Too good to be.
I was 12 years old.
Well, I guess we talked about camp enough for one night.
Oh, that's all right. Listen, we didn't just talk about camp. You think that's all we talked about? Talked about other things.
Yeah?
Talked about her fiancé.
Oh, what's he do?
He's a counselor.
Marriage?
Camp.
I tell you to stop reading over my shoulder, but you need all the practice you can get.
Hi.
You're late, Mayor.
I know. I had to walk up 10 flights of stairs.
What, is the elevator out of order?
No, but it stops at the reception area, if you know what I mean.
Twinks is getting to you, too, huh?
You know, there are some people who don't see each other for years, and it doesn't matter. They can just pick right up where they left off and be great friends.
Yeah.
Twinks isn't one of them. Last week, we finally ran out of camp talk. Yes, finally. And we had nothing left to say to each other.
Well, maybe she'll get tired of this place and look for a new job.
Yeah, and I know the perfect one for her.
Greeting planes in Hawaii.
That friend of yours, I'm gonna give her about one more chance
What?
to stop hugging me. Rudeness doesn't work. Nastiness doesn't work. She just keeps right on coming. She refuses to take a hint.
Why don't you tell her to leave you alone?
That was my hint. Hey, why do you keep doing this to me?
Oh, this thing is just getting bigger and bigger, and I'm just gonna have to ease out of the whole friendship thing with her.
Well, how are you gonna do that, Mary?
I'll just go out there and tell her that I'm going to be very busy for the next few weeks, that I will call her when I'm free. It's as simple as that. Maybe I'll do it by phone.
Can't face her, huh, Mary?
Say, Murr, I'd like to test this item on our show tonight. See what you think of it.
Twinks? Hi, Mary. Listen, Twinks, Oh, really? How wonderful. Well, sure, I'd love to. The 12th. Yes, I make a note of it. The 12th. Right. Bye, Twinks.
Come on.
You said the 12th. What's the 12th?
The 12th is a date in the calendar.
Well, even Ted knows that. Come on, what's happening on the 12th?
Twinks is getting married on the 12th.
I don't understand what's wrong. That's good news. My wife says married girls don't like to go around with single girls. You should be thrilled.
There's still the matter of the wedding.
But it's only a wedding, Mary. That's not such a big deal.
Yes, it is. It is a big deal when you're going to be the maid of honor. Anyway, her best friend from California can't come out to be in the wedding, so what could I say? I didn't have the heart to say no.
You mean the nerve. Mary, don't you know what standing up for a wedding means? It's not just walking down the aisle, you know.
I know. I stood up for 11 weddings in college.
As maid of honor, you have to go running here and there, choosing things, arranging this. Well, you know.
Right. But when you're younger, it doesn't matter. You get all caught up in the hysteria of the wedding, but now it's different. I just don't want to do it.
I don't blame you. Listen, when you're single in college, it doesn't matter. You don't care if another girl gets married. Now I can't stand to see another girl walk down the aisle in a movie theater.
You know the worst part? I feel like a hypocrite. I just don't feel close enough to Twinks to be her maid of honor.
Hey, Mary, call her and tell her something came up.
You're right. Enough is enough. I will call her and tell her that I'm going out of town, and that's honest.
How is that honest?
I'll go.
You're the only person I know who'd take a trip rather than lie.
Hello, Twinks? Mary. Listen, Twinks, Rhoda and I are... Purple? Well, no, Twinks, purple has never really been one of my favorite colors. Pink. Okay. Yes, pink is fine. Oh, never mind. It was nothing important. Rhoda? Yeah, she's here. Just a second. Twinks for you. What do you mean,
I'm not going to talk to her.
Rhoda, she knows you're here. You can't do this to me.
Okay. Okay, I'll talk to her. For you. Yeah? Isn't that too bad? Yeah, sure. Okay. See you around.
That was short?
You bet it was short.
Okay, so I don't handle people as well as you do. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. I don't know.
Before you say another word, shake hands with the bridesmaid who's wearing purple.
Hi, Tommy. How's the social event of the season coming along?
Well, the rehearsal dinner is tonight, and then it'll be all over tomorrow. And I am just going to make it. You know, I'm overdrawn at the bank for the first time in my life.
I don't believe it.
What? A mimeographed wedding invitation.
Aren't they usually engraved?
Will someone tell me what this is all about?
What is this?
Mr. and Mrs. Simon McFarland request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Rochelle Margaret, to Mr. Arnold Tvet.
There he goes again. Can't you read anything without mispronouncing it?
How would you pronounce that then?
Tvet. T-V-E-D-T. Oh, must be a typo.
What is a Tvet?
It's a name. Arnold Tvet.
Huh. And who is Rochelle Margaret McFarland?
Twinks.
I should have known.
Poor Twinks, I just realized.
What?
Well, it's just something girls do when they're going with a guy. You know, they doodle her name and his together, you know, to just see how it's going to look together. What a shock it must have been the first time she wrote it down and saw it. Twinks Tvet.
Hey, say, Mary, is it all right if I ride with you to the wedding? I won't get as wrinkled that way.
Ted, you're going?
Sure.
Ted'll go anywhere he can wear his tux.
How about you? Are you going, Murray?
Well, I don't know. I guess we all have to go. I mean, we see her every day, and she does lots of favors.
Well, Mr. Grant, are you going? No.
Hi, all. Mary, here are the dresses for you and Rhoda.
Hi.
I was so worried they wouldn't get here on time. I sent all the way to Detroit for them. Oh, I see y'all got your wedding invitations. I think I'll put the RSVP list on the bulletin board and pick it up later. Oh, Mr. Grant, are you coming? My father can't be here. He's overseas, and you remind me so much of him.
I'm not going to have to give you away or anything, am I?
Oh, no. I just want you to be there.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I'm going to miss you all so much.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, what a beautiful thing to say.
I guess it's the way I put things.
Oh, Mary, I still can't get over that rehearsal.
I can't hear you, Rhoda. The stuff packed around the dress is making too much noise.
I said that rehearsal. If that's any indication of what the wedding's gonna be, we're in for a lot of laughs.
What'd you think of Arnold?
You know, it's funny how some people look like their names. Like, I once knew this guy named Fox. And this guy named Fox had red, bushy hair and little beady eyes. Now, Arnold, he looks just like a Tvet. Hey, what's taking you so long, kid? I want to see the dress. Mary, are you having trouble in there? Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad, huh? Well, come on out, kid. How bad could it be? That bad, huh?
I'd say about the only thing worse than this dress would be this dress in purple. That the stuff I said was packed around the dress was the dress. But wait, it gets better. As maid of honor, I get the special added attraction of this sash.
Well, now, no wonder. That makes it. Now, all you need is a lamb, and you can go as little Bo Peep.
I can't get over it. Rhoda, to think that we are going to be seen. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
To be seen in public.
Well, listen, if we get rid of the hoops, it might help.
Get rid of the hoops?
Right, and for a cute touch, we could get sticks and roll them alongside of us.
If we got rid of the hoops and the bows.
Right, we take off the bows, those puppy sleeves, skirt. We'll be walking down the aisle in our underwear, Mary.
This is going to be a challenge. It really is, to see if we can turn these dresses into something halfway decent. You know, I'm beginning to look forward to the wedding.
You've got to be kidding.
No, I mean it. I mean, I know I didn't want to do it at first, but I don't know, now that I'm involved in it, all caught up in the fun of the wedding and all. Who's this? Hi, Twinks.
Hi. Oh, you got it on. I was hoping to get here before you opened the box.
I wish you had.
Twinks, what is it? Tell me.
I can't.
Did you and Arnold have a fight?
Oh, no. Oh, that Arnold, he's so impatient. He can't stand it when I'm away from him for 1 second. Isn't that cute?
Will you tell me what's wrong?
Mary, my very best friend is flying out after all, and
You want her to be the maid of honor?
That's it. Oh, you're not mad? I knew you'd understand, Mary. Oh, that's Arnold. Listen, I better go tell him to wait while you take off the dress.
Take off the dress?
Yes, so Patsy can wear it.
Well, I just paid for it.
Oh, Mare, I couldn't get another dress from Detroit by tomorrow. Sure, you and she can work something out money-wise. Oh, isn't it lucky that you're both the same size? Oh.
That must be the prerequisite for being her best friend. You gotta be a size 8. Mary, that is why I stay away from warm, friendly people. They get you every time.
Yeah, she did get me a little, didn't she?
A little? Mary, you've been running yourself ragged for her, planning a wedding, giving her a shower, buying gifts, just because you shared a bunk 18 years ago. And then she comes in here and does this? It's ridiculous. Frankly, it's not my idea of a friendship. And you're just gonna take it, aren't you?
Maybe I won't.
Yes, you will. You always do.
Well, just maybe this time I won't, that's all.
Oh, thanks, Mare. Oh, Arnold.
We were thinking it would look better without the hoops. Listen, Twinks. You know, I've been sort of running myself ragged for you the last couple of weeks, giving showers and gifts and everything because I thought you were my friend, and now you come in here and tell me some other girl is just going to walk down the aisle in my dress, and you know, that somehow bothers me. I mean, frankly, that's just not my idea of friendship.
You're right, Mary. It might look better without the hoops. I'll see you at the wedding. Bye.
You're right. I'm glad I got that out of my system. I have.
Well, I was pretty proud of you. However, it might have been more effective had she heard you.
Why? Wouldn't have made any difference at all.
There is no getting through to that girl. She doesn't listen. She doesn't hear. It's like talking to a wall.
What
It's
are you getting so
incredible.
excited about? It's all over, and frankly, I don't really mind.
But I do. I'm still a bridesmaid.
Well, I gotta admit, I found one great moment of satisfaction during that ceremony.
Really, what was that?
When I saw that beautiful girl, that friend from California, walking down the aisle in that dress looking absolutely hideous. Actually, she didn't, you know, look that bad.
Good try, Mare.
How about the viciousness when Twinks threw the bouquet? Boy, you had to be a real fighter to get that one.
Yeah, those girls, they were more desperate than I was. But not as tricky.
Thanks again for the ride, Chuck. It was really nice meeting you. We have to do it again sometime.
Yes, I'd like that. Well, I'll see you again.
Bye-bye.
Is it too soon to be again?
No, of course not. Come on in. We don't mind.
If your wife does it.
What makes you think I'm married?
Anybody who looks like you has got to be married.
Really? How do I look?
Great. What do you think, Mayor?
Well, I think that I don't know why we're talking about whether or not he's married. Even though he hasn't told us whether or not he is.
Well, I'm not.
Sit down, Chuck.
Thank you again for the lift. I really thought we were going to spend the night in the gas station waiting for her car to be fixed.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about that car, Mayor. 3 new batteries in 2 weeks. I'm getting sick of driving into gas stations and saying, I get on the gasoline and a new battery, please.
Well, I'll tell you, your car may not be much, but you've certainly fixed your apartment up great.
Thank you.
We like it.
How long you lived here?
About
2
8
years.
months.
You see, Chuck, I moved in first.
Now that's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, we like it. You can see almost the entire skyline of downtown Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. I was looking at maple tree out there.
Oh, yes. Every morning we go out there on a little balcony and get fresh maple syrup for our pancakes. But I guess nobody's really interested in simple, old-fashioned girls anymore.
Listen, speaking of pancakes, would anyone like a cup of coffee?
We grind it ourselves.
No, thanks. Really, I've got to get going. I'm a little late for a meeting now. Would you like to have dinner with me Saturday night? I realize it's short notice,
Oh,
but...
no, short notice is when he asked me Sunday morning for Saturday night. Chuck, I would love to have dinner with you.
Well, great. How's 8 o'clock?
It's a nice hour.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Mary.
Nice meeting you, and thank you again for the ride.
My pleasure. I'll see you Saturday night, huh?
Yes, Saturday, Chuck. Bye.
Mary?
Did you notice what just happened here?
Well, let's see. You mean you accepted a date?
That's right. An extremely attractive person had his choice of asking 2 women out, you and me, and he chose me. That doesn't happen too often.
Well, I guess he just prefers the old-fashioned type. And this apartment, why did you tell him it was ours?
Mary, a guy like that walks in here and admires the place. You want me to tell him it's not mine?
Rhoda, that's not exactly honest.
What do you mean, not exactly honest? It's a lie.
Okay, would you just stop kidding for a minute, because I'd like to say something.
What?
No, I wouldn't. Because if I do say something about whether or not you should go out with Chuck, I know that you're going to think that I'm...
jealous.
Jealous.
No, not at all.
But honestly, Rhoda, how much do you know about him?
Look, it's not like it was a pickup in a bar. Okay, so we met him at a gas station. It wasn't just any gas station. They sell name-brand gasoline there.
Okay, forget it. I'm sorry I mentioned it.
You know, though, Mayor, there is one little thing I'd like to know about Chuck.
What's that?
His religion.
Makes a difference to you?
You bet it does. I have to convert by Saturday night.
Okay, people, cut to work. I got an announcement to make. I just found out we're going to be preempted tonight. And the first guy that says no news is good news is fired.
What happened, Lou?
Well, the parade we're carrying is running late. Last count, there were still 12 floats, 22 celebrity convertibles, and 5 high school bands to go.
Well, why is it running so late?
They made the mistake of putting the senior citizens band in front.
Preempted by a crummy parade.
No, don't worry about being preempted, Ted.
It's not me I'm worried about, it's my poor TV viewers.
I'm sorry. I thought you were kidding.
What's happening with Rhoda and that guy? Are they still dating?
Oh, you mean Chuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they still going to those expensive places for lunch and dinner?
Well, Murray, I'm sure Mr. Grant isn't interested in all this.
Don't worry about me. I'm not even listening.
Do you know that she still hasn't told him that we're not roommates? Last night I had to go to a movie I didn't want to see just because he was coming over for dinner.
No kidding? What's the movie?
That's not the point, Ted.
Well, what is the point?
The point is that she is very interested in him, and I would be delighted for her, except that one thing bothers me.
What's that, Mary?
Well, he keeps spending all this money on her, and he doesn't seem to do anything for a living. You know, I have examined myself very honestly, trying to figure out whether I am suspicious because I'm genuinely concerned or, yeah, a little jealous.
Well, why don't you talk to Rhoda about it?
Can't do that. I mean, she already thinks that I'm a little jealous, but I'm not. I just honestly don't want to see her get hurt.
Okay. Okay. Some of this I couldn't help overhearing. And I know what you mean. Why? Because I am the father of 3 daughters. And once in a while, one of them would bring home a boy I felt sure was up to no good. Used to drive me crazy wondering what was going on. Just drove me right up the wall. But I learned 3 things. I learned that you have to let people make their own mistakes. I learned that I was wrong about almost every suspicion I had. I learned how to follow somebody in a car without being spotted.
Chuck's not here yet, huh?
No.
Oh, good. I'd hate not to be living here when he shows up.
Hey, Rhoda, how much longer is this gonna go on being our place?
Listen, Mayor, I'm going to tell him soon. I'm waiting for the right moment.
You have any turpentine at your apartment?
What do you mean, up in my apartment? This is my apartment.
Do you have any turpentine?
Sure. I use it to take my makeup off. Why does I have turpentine?
I don't know, I just need it.
Well, why don't you call an online turpentine store? Maybe they'll deliver. Mary, look, before Chuck gets here, I gotta ask you something. Do you ever take gifts from the guys you're dating?
Well, depends. You know, like what?
Like a car.
A car? He gave you a car?
No, he didn't give me a car. He offered me a car. A used car. His car. Used?
Rhoda, his expensive car used is worth 3 other cars new.
Well, look, it's not as wild as it sounds. He had a reason.
What reason could he have for offering you his car?
I said I liked it.
Rhoda, look, I hope you don't think that I'm being overly concerned, but I think that offering you a car is not normal.
That's what I thought, Mayor. And there've been some other things I've been worried about, too.
Like what?
Well, like he asked me, does it make any difference what he does for a living? I said, of course not, lying through my teeth. The way I figure it, any man who says, does it make any difference what I do for a living, is probably not a United States Senator.
All right, well, let's try to figure it out. Now, who has lots of money and plenty of free time and can't even mention what his work is?
Mary, I have been up with that one all night long, and I can only come up with 2 occupations. Spying and organized crime.
Rhoda, there are no spies in Minneapolis.
Okay, all right. I know he's not a spy. I'm as sure of that as I am that he is in organized crime.
Rhoda!
Think about it, Mayor. He drives a foreign car, black. He's spending a lot of money, a lot. And he never seems to work. Besides that, he's always going off to meetings somewhere.
Well, now that's something. Organized criminals do meet a lot, don't they, to plan and everything.
Right. It's my feeling.
No, it can't be.
That's him. I don't know what I'm being so picky about. Back home in New York, anybody out on bail was considered to be a professional man.
Hi, sorry I'm a little late. Hi, Mary, how are you?
Good, fine, thanks. And you?
Good, fine, thanks.
You don't have any turpentine with you, do you?
Just ran out. You're painting that?
Yeah, I thought I would. Why?
Well, I mean, it's wood, and wood is so beautiful. I mean, it probably took about 100 years for it to get that way. You're just gonna slop gunk all over it?
No, I won't. I won't do that.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean,
No,
you know,
no,
it's
I
all right with
won't.
me. It's just my, you should put a little natural stain on it.
Natural stain,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Oh, listen, Rhoda, I promised somebody I'd stop by and say hello tonight. Besides, I'd like you two to meet each other.
Okay, who is it?
My Uncle Frank. Well, he's not really my uncle, but he's an old friend of the family. My godfather.
His godfather.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no, of course not. It should be interesting. I don't think we'd be back too late, Mary. Bye, kid.
Bye.
See ya.
Mary? I guess she went out.
Good.
Chuck.
Well, she always seems to be here.
Yeah, that's the trouble with having roommates. You want a drink?
Well, you got any scotch?
I'll check.
Okay. Would you like some music?
Yeah, music.
How do you turn this thing on?
I don't know.
You don't know how to turn on your own record player?
Oh, well, see, Mary does that. Sure, we divide up the work around here. I do the vacuuming and laundry, she turns on the record player. Did you say scotch?
Well, whatever. What do you got?
Well, you know, I can't find where she keeps her liquor.
Her liquor?
Oh, well, yeah. See, we each have our own supply, and I'm out, so...
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I didn't really want anything anyway.
Your godfather is really nice.
Yeah, he liked you too, I could tell.
How could you tell?
Well, he talked about his work so much. He never does that.
That sort of runs in your family.
Okay, I guess I've been keeping it from you long enough.
If you want to keep it from me a little longer, it's all right.
No. If you don't want to see me anymore after I've told you, I'll understand.
Chuck, it would have to be pretty bad.
Sit down.
Okay.
Well, you see, now, for the last 10 years, I worked for, and I was finally made a vice president of the Hercules Lawnmower and Snowblower Company.
I wish you'd been honest with me in the beginning. I would have broken it off right then. You know, I must admit it occurred to me. Sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night. It would hit me. Maybe he's a vice president of the Lawnmower and Snowblower Corporation. And I'd say, no, Rhoda, put it out of your mind. It can't be. Not that.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
May I continue?
Mm-hmm.
Would you sit down? Now, one night a couple of months ago, I noticed that sales of our number 62 combined mower blowers were down 1%. And I was upset. I mean, I was really upset. I was taking my fourth antacid pill when it hit me. I mean, what's the difference how many Hercules mower blowers are sold in Minneapolis?
Offhand, I can't answer that question.
Well, I can't either. That's why I quit.
Quit? A job that had to pay what, the $20,000?
$30,000? Yeah, I quit a couple of months ago, and now my vacation is almost over because I've got just about enough money left to do what I've always wanted to do since I was a kid.
Buy out a candy store. Don't do it. I did it last week. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Just okay, I won't interrupt you again, Chuck. I promise.
I'm going to go back to college.
All right.
For 2 years.
Okay.
Because I want to get another degree.
Terrific.
So that I can become a forest ranger. Rhoda?
Eucalyptus. What do you say?
You think I'm crazy for doing this, don't you?
No, I don't think you're crazy. As long as forest rangers make $30,000 a year.
No, it's more like 9,000.
You're crazy.
Rhoda, look, I don't want to spend the rest of my life worrying about how to turn a 4% profit into a 6% profit.
I can understand how you feel, Chuck. I really can.
You can?
What I can't understand is why you feel you have to do something about it.
Well, why don't you try it before you put it down?
How can you try a thing like that?
Well, look, I'm going on a camping trip this weekend. Come with me.
Oh, gee, Chuck, I
Oh,
don't
come
know.
on. It's just one weekend in the woods.
Listen, I can come back later.
Oh, no, Mary. Look, as a matter of fact, why don't you come with us, too? A bunch of us are going on a camping trip this weekend.
Hey, gee, that sounds like fun. I haven't gone camping in years.
You mean you did that one time?
Oh, sure.
Well, I'd better go now. Look, Rhoda, I'll call you tomorrow about the hike, huh?
Yeah, about the high call.
Good night, Mary.
Good night.
Come, you'll enjoy it.
Okay. Good night, Chuck. Goodbye, Chuck. I should have known. Rhoda Pellegrini. Just doesn't sound right.
Okay, what'd you find out? What does he do? What?
He is a forest freak, that's what.
Just because he asked you to go on a hike?
No, because he just gave up a vice presidency of a big company, go back to college to study to become, get this, a forest ranger.
A forest ranger? Why?
He had some stupid idea about being happy. Why couldn't I met him 5 years ago? By now, I could have had him so far in debt, he couldn't even think about being a forest ranger.
They stand around in towers and look through, you know, for forest fires.
Yeah, that's it?
I
Can you imagine me living up in a tree house with a guy in a Boy Scout hat? Think of the exciting evenings when Chuck is there pressing leaves into a book. Or when we have Smokey the Bear over for dinner.
Hey, Rhoda, this is really a guy you like, right?
Oh, yeah. Good point. Okay, kid, I'm gonna try it, the hike. Maybe he's onto something.
Good for you.
Oh, Mary.
What?
All that fresh air. My lungs have been raised on exhaust fumes and industrial waste. I'm not sure they can take the shock.
Tonight, this reporter will be at the Twin Cities German-American Society to serve as a judge in the annual potato pancake contest. This is Ted Baxter wishing you out there in television land a wonderful weekend, and to all my German friends who've Weiter seen.
Now that he's demolished English, he's branching out.
Oh, Mary, Marie wanted me to ask you over for Sunday brunch.
Oh, gee, Murray, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm going on an overnight hike.
Hey, not bad for making up a quick excuse.
No, it's not an excuse. I really am going hiking.
Mm-hmm. And who you going hiking with?
With Rhoda and Chuck and some of his friends.
Chuck, isn't that the same guy you were so suspicious about?
Yeah. It turns out he's an executive who's dropped out and is going back to college to become a forest ranger.
You have to admire him for that. You know, if I didn't have a wife and kids,
Yeah.
I probably still wouldn't do it.
Hi, guys.
Speaking of dropouts,
Oh, Murray, really, have you ever thought about it? If you could do something different with your life, you know, anything at all, what would you do?
Oh, I do a lot of things. I'd climb some of the world's great peaks. I'd build a little kind of raft and sell it to Tahiti. Wallpaper my rec room. But when you're married, you learn to compromise.
How about you, Mr. Grant?
me? I'm happy just doing what I'm doing. I'm happy running this newsroom, and I'm happy telling people that this conversation doesn't interest me.
Wait a minute. Don't I get a chance?
Sure, Ted. What would you do?
You mean if I could be anything I wanted to be?
Right, anything.
I'd be Cary Grant.
That's a person. We are talking about a way of life.
I don't understand.
What else is new?
Good night. See you on Monday.
Happy hiking.
Well, fighter scene, Mayor.
Now, look, Ted, just forget about a specific person. Now, what would you like to do if you dropped out?
You mean if I couldn't be Cary Grant?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't given it much thought. Well, I guess I'd be a king.
Hey, Rhoda, you want to come in?
I want to. I don't know if I can.
Oh, boy, all I want to do is stand under a hot shower.
Me too. I may not even take off my clothes. Oh, boy, Mary, I ache all over.
You want some help?
Oh, no, I think I can ache all by myself.
You know, you probably wouldn't be so exhausted if you hadn't carried all that extra junk with you. The makeup case, all the extra clothes. You're the only girl in the hike who dressed for dinner.
It's true. But you'll never know the thrill of having a raccoon watch you change. Mary, tell me something, because I missed it. Why do people hike?
Well, you learned something about survival, didn't you?
I learned about survival in the New York subways.
Okay, Rhoda, but a forest is a lot prettier than a subway.
It depends on the stop. Oh, Mary, let's face it. I just didn't fit in with that group of Chuck's friends. All those tall, Nordic Amazon girls with the long blonde hair and rosy cheeks.
Wait a minute, I was on that hike. I don't have long blonde hair. My cheeks do get a little rosy, don't they?
And your personality is definitely blonde.
I know what you mean about Chuck's friends, though. You know, I don't think I've ever been in a group of 8 where 3 of the men were named Sven. Of course, last night around the campfire, you gotta admit, that was kind of fun, singing the old camp songs.
Oh, yeah, sitting around a fire singing 100 bottles of beer on the wall. Terrific.
when we'd finally gotten down to the one bottle of beer on the wall, one of those Svens hadn't yelled, "One more time!"
I want wildlife. I want wildlife, not wildlife.
Hi, Rhoda, here.
Just barely.
Come on in. I was, just leaving. Rhoda, if you want me, I'll be upstairs at Florence's.
Who?
Florence's.
Oh, yeah, Florence.
Listen, you didn't have so much fun on the hike, huh?
What makes you say that?
Because you kept telling me how much you hated it.
I was right.
Chances are, if we do it again, you won't like it any better.
Actually, I think I'll like it worse.
And it's not really terribly appealing to a girl like you to be going out with a 35-year-old student, is it? Especially when that student's determined to become a forest ranger. We don't seem to have too much going for us, do we?
I guess not.
Maybe I'd better just bow out of the picture then.
I didn't say that. Did you hear me say that? I don't think a person in this room heard me say that. I mean, I don't want you to bow out. Is that clear to you? I want you to bow into my... So we have totally different values. Let's not try to change one another. Let's just accept each other as we are, huh? And see what happens. See what happens?
Florence isn't home. And, I don't know where she keeps her key. Do you know where Florence keeps her key?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Mary, it's very lucky I happen to have a duplicate.
Good.
Of her key, right. Bye. Hey, Chuck, was it really all that bad being vice president of the Hercules Lawnmower Snowblower Company, huh? Dad, don't answer me. I promised myself I would never, ever ask you that question. But was it really that bad?
What is that you're reading?
A book on tree diseases.
What?
A book on tree diseases. Anything wrong with learning about oak tree root rot?
No, I guess not.
What are you making faces? There is nothing wrong with acquainting oneself with the various parasites which present our National Park Service with one of its biggest problems. Besides, it works two ways.
Rhoda, are you working on getting Chuck to go back into lawnmowers?
No, I would never attempt to change his interest in trees. Just trying to redirect it a little. Do you know how much money there is in lawnmowers? I'm not kidding you. A lot. So it's around something he loves. The smell of the wood and everything. Mary.
Hi, guys. Hey, Gordy. How are things in the world of sports?
How would I know? I'm the weatherman.
Oh, yes. Why do I keep thinking you're a sportscaster? Well, anyway, Barry thinks you're doing a great job, though.
Barry?
Our new station manager, the one we call Mr. Phelps.
Keep up the good work, Gordy. Our audience sure loves that great sports stuff. Weather stuff.
Mary, what's that you have all over your dress?
Yellow feathers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why do you have yellow feathers all over your dress?
Because I was trying to console Big Chicken.
Well, I find it hard to sympathize with a grown man that puts on a chicken suit every day and shows cartoons to 3-year-olds.
Well, Murray, you ought to try. Uncle Potato got a higher rating than Big Chicken, and Mr. Phelps fired him.
Gee, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, he's really a nice guy.
Who are you sorry about?
Big Chicken? Mr. Phelps just fired him.
Too bad. He was a great chicken.
Lou. Lou.
What is it, Ted?
Just my whole life, my whole career, my life.
Can it wait?
Lou, they just fired Big Chicken.
Since when have you ever been concerned about another human being?
Well, this time I'm concerned. Big Chicken had a higher rating than I do.
Quit worrying. Big Chicken had a higher rating than all of us, but I'm not worried.
Well, why should you? They always blame the star. Besides, I don't think Barry likes me.
Ted, he hasn't been here long enough not to like you. He's only been here a couple of weeks. Takes at least 3 weeks not to like you.
I know. But he hasn't thanked me for my gift yet.
You still doing that, huh? Buying gifts for the new station managers. I'll never forget what you got the last one. $10.
Well, he was a hard person to shop for.
What'd you get Phelps that he didn't thank you for?
An autographed copy of Winston Churchill's memoirs. You know, he was the Prime Minister of England.
Yeah, I heard a rumor.
Well, it's true.
Where did you ever find a copy with Churchill's autograph?
No, not Churchill's, mine. Barry, Ted. Should have put my last name on it. Now they'll think it's Ted Martin of sales. Oh, what am I going to do, Lou? He's going to fire me. I just know he's going to fire me. I know it.
Ted, calm down. Phelps doesn't own this station. Wild Jack Monroe owns this station. I've seen a dozen Phelps in that job since I've been here. I feel like J. Edgar Hoover watching presidents of the United States come and go. Now, if you're through, I've got a TV show to put on.
Thanks, Lou.
Newsroom. Just a moment, please. Ted, telephone.
We'll find out who it is.
It's Mr. Phelps.
Hello, Mr. Phelps, sir. What now? Oh, no, I'm not busy. I'll be right there. Yes, I'll tell him. Barry, Mr. Phelps wants to see us all immediately.
Well, I'll get Mr. Grant.
Oh, all except Lou. Let's go, gang.
Where is everybody?
They went to the bank.
Where are you going?
To the bank.
Say hello to everybody for me.
I'm sorry I haven't gotten to know everybody yet. I've only been on the job for 2 weeks.
Only a couple of weeks, but you've done a heck of a job, right, gang?
I imagine you all know why we're here.
No, I don't.
Oh, our sales manager can sum it up for us.
I can't sell the news.
Ev can't sell the news. Why not? Mary?
Why can't Ev sell the news? I don't know.
Ev is one of the top men in his field. And that's why I listen hard when he says,
I can't sell the news.
Barry, I've been giving the problem serious thought, and I can only say that my fan mail is up 28%. In other words, I feel the source of the situation may be behind the cameras.
Gordy, we haven't heard from you yet. Oh, by the way, I must say you're doing crackerjack work handling sports.
I'm the weatherman.
Of course, you're the weatherman. Yeah. Mary, someone is letting us down.
Well, Mr. Grant is very happy with the way everyone's been doing their job, so if there's a problem, shouldn't Mr. Grant be here? Oh.
Precisely. How would you judge Lou Grant's work?
I don't judge his work. He judges mine.
Heavy.
Quite frankly, Mr.
Please,
Phelps.
don't get upset, Mary. The matter has already been decided.
Decided.
Yes. You can go.
Thank you. I'm sorry it took so long. There was a long line at the bank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here it comes now. More miserable lot I've never seen. Hey, everybody, come on. Let's all have a meeting. Now, there's been lots of rumors going around about people being fired. And I just want to tell you all now that not one of you is going to be fired. Hey, that was a pep talk. What's with you?
I have to go back to the bank.
How do you like that? I give you job security, and right away you start taking advantage of me. I was only kidding.
So be with us at 11 tonight when our whole WJM news team will be back. Gordie Howard with the latest in sport, weather, and yours truly, Ted Baxter. See you then.
Pretty good show tonight. Good film, good pace. Only thing it didn't have was commercials. Maybe that's why it had good pace. Good show tonight, Ted. Hey, listen, I've got some ideas for some new features for the show to give it a little pizzazz. Huh? Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Say, if they're gonna fire a guy, why don't they just tell him instead of doing it like this?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not going to be Mr. Phelps who tells him. He'd enjoy it too much.
Good night. Good
Good night.
Mary, I can't take it anymore. I know what you're thinking, and I can't take it.
I'm not thinking about you, Ted.
All right, I did blame Lou for our low ratings. Maybe I am the main reason he's being fired, but that doesn't mean I don't love him. It was either him or me. Can't you understand that? Oh.
Put him down for a physical.
Mr. Grant, I'd like to talk to you.
What's up?
Well, it's a little awkward, but when I was at the bank today, I wasn't at the bank. I was in Mr. Phelps' office.
Yeah?
He sent for me.
You don't work for him. If he's dissatisfied with your work, let him tell me about it.
Mr. Grant, it's not my work that he's dissatisfied with.
Oh. And that's what's been bugging you.
Well, yeah. Aren't you?
Yeah, not by a long shot. I figured I'd get the axe.
You did?
Yeah. I was worried for a while there that it wasn't going to be me. It's probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
No, you're just saying that to make me feel better.
Now look, when you're in TV, changing jobs is a way of life. 10 years in one job is too long. I've been turning down offer after offer for years just because I was too lazy to move. All I have to do is just pick up the phone.
Well, can I get somebody for you then?
Would you mind waiting till they fire me, please, would you? Okay. Okay. Get me Sid Winnick.
Sid Winnick. Yes, sir. Is Mr. Winnick in? Lou Grant's calling. Thank you. Mr. Winnick's on too, Mr. Grant.
Sid, about that job you've been pitching at me for 8.5 months, is it now? Yeah. Well, I'm suddenly available. I'm 45. What's that got to do with anything? Youth movement? Oh, that's beautiful. You're 63 years old and you're having a youth movement. Well, I'm all in favor of your movement, Sid. Why don't you fire yourself? If I had known I was going to bomb, I would have shut the door.
I'm sorry.
A few months ago, they had to have me, but now...
That's just one. I mean, you said you had lots of offers.
I did. They were all from Sid.
All right, look, Mr. Phelps isn't the last word around here. It's Wild Jack Monroe that owns this place. What about him?
I never should have left that old newspaper. But it was those mergers that was driving me nuts. I got tired of telling people I worked for the Times, Globe, Herald, Journal, Chronicle. I still should have stayed there. You know how I got this job? I went into a saloon, got drunk, fell down, and met Wild Jack Monroe under a table.
Where was that, in Hollywood?
No, right here. Whoever heard of a cowboy from Minnesota? Guy made 300 grade B westerns, owns half the world, and lives on a ranch right outside Minneapolis. I think he raises snow.
Why don't you go see him?
Because I've got nothing to see him about, that's why. I'm not exactly a has-been. Hey. Associate producer, what do you think you're doing?
I thought you'd like to talk.
You're very nice. But what I really would like is to be alone. Okay? I'm 45 years old. If I was in politics, they'd call me the Kid.
Hi. Did you get in touch with Gordy?
Yeah, he's on his way. Did you get Ted?
Well, I think so. I called him 3 or 4 times, and every time I mentioned that we were planning a strike, he hung up.
Well, the strike is out.
What?
My union won't let me. They'll only let me strike for what they want. My union shop steward can't understand why I want to strike to save the job of someone in management.
Okay, what about a very strong protest?
Well, that's one idea. We'll discuss it when the others get here.
Would you like an hors d'oeuvre?
Oh, Mary, you weren't supposed to serve anything.
There wasn't any trouble.
Well, this is supposed to be a strike meeting. I hate to tell you this, but when the Teamsters have a strike meeting, they only serve cold hors d'oeuvres.
Hi, Gordy.
Hi, Mary. I think Ted will be here in a minute.
What do you mean you think?
Well, when I was parking my car outside, I saw him circling the block.
He's probably afraid he's being followed.
Yeah. You know, Ted doesn't exactly take it too lightly when he thinks someone's going to speak out against management. By the way, I can't strike.
What, your union too?
My wife. She just told me we're going to have another baby.
Oh, Gordy, congratulations. That's marvelous. What are you hoping for, a boy or a girl?
Well, we got a girl, so I hope it's a boy.
Oh, yeah.
Hors d'oeuvres, babies. This isn't a protest meeting, it's a party.
Thank heavens, I thought we were having a protest meeting.
Oh, look who dropped in. What'd you do, get tired of driving around the block?
You saw me coming, huh? I wonder if anyone else did.
Ted?
I mean, someone from the other side. Your other side, not mine. I'm not taking part in this.
Ted, will you please come in and relax? No one saw you come in here, but we need you. I never thought I'd say this, but you're the strongest weapon we've got.
Well, we just lost.
I know. You think I'm afraid to join in with you, don't you?
You bet.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? And I made a decision to come here and listen to your arguments. And if they're strong enough, I'll stand with you 100%.
Okay, all right. Lou Grant is the best news director our station has ever had, and he is about to be fired by a man who knows absolutely nothing about news.
That's right.
Plus the fact that every one of us in this room owes him so much, we couldn't ever repay him.
You're right, Mary.
Add to that the fact that when some of us thought that our jobs were in jeopardy, it was Lou Grant who was the first to put his job on the line for us.
That's
right
the
on.
truth. I'm afraid you're going to have to do better than that.
way we're going to get them on our side is to convince them there's more money in this.
I just don't like this strike business.
We aren't gonna strike, Ted.
We're not?
No, we're just thinking about presenting Phelps with some kind of petition.
What good is a petition with 3 names on it?
Yeah, but we're 4.
No, you're 3.
I vote we throw him out.
Oh, now wait a minute, Murray. Maybe Ted has some ideas on this. Ted, if you were about to lose your job...
No, I'm not about to lose my job.
I know. But if you were, what would you do?
You mean if Phelps were about to fire me? I'd see the man who owns the station, Wild Jack Monroe.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Maybe Lou should go see him.
No, Mr. Grant would never beg.
Well, you see, now, that's exactly what I mean. How can you help a man who refuses to beg?
What if all of us went to see him?
Are you kidding? With a name like that, he must really be a weirdo.
Murray, all cowboys have names like that.
He was just Jack Monroe in the movies. He got the wild just for being himself.
Look, Mary, I think a girl should go see him.
Why?
Because the guys don't want to.
All right, okay, I will go see Wild Jack Monroe.
Terrific.
That's cleared up.
Gordy, how weird is he?
He is weird.
Hey, I got one there. Hey, another one bit to dust. Hi, old friend.
Mr. Monroe, listen, I came to see you about Lou Grant.
Lou Grant.
Well, he said that you personally hired him to be the news director at WJM.
Oh, yeah, my station here in town.
Well, Mr. Phelps is going to fire him.
Oh, Slim Phelps, my new station manager. He's going to fire him, huh?
Yes, sir.
What's the matter? Is he one of them radicals?
Mr. Grant? Oh, no, I'm always kidding him about being too conservative.
Young lady, there ain't no such a thing as being too conservative.
I said I was kidding.
You know, that's one thing you can't be too careful these days. What with them long-haired hippies are running around with them wild clothes on, why, I can't... Oh, I'm okay. I'm a cowboy. I think I need a shot of who hit John. So they're firing him, huh? How old is this here, Grant feller?
He's 45.
Amazing. 45. You know, it's on my 45th birthday, the studio called me in and told me I was through. That's when I found out. You know that building that they fired me in? I owned it.
You didn't know that?
No, you see, I had this here accountant feller, and unbeknownst to me, why, he'd been investing my money for me. You name it, I owned it, lock, stock, and barrel, thanks to good old Slim Schwartz.
That would be your accountant.
Yeah, and I thought I was washed up.
And you weren't, and neither is Lou Grant. That's why I came to see you.
Well, I make it a point not to butt into the way my businesses is handled, but let me just kind of twist it around in my mind a while. I'll be a-getting back to you, Miss,
Richards.
Well, I'll be a-seeing you, Slim.
Okay. Mr. Grant?
Finally got it. You want to know something? Those pink slips you get, they really are pink. Red, that's what pink slips should be, or black. You fire a ballerina with a pink slip, not a newsman.
But Mr. Grant...
Don't talk. You start talking, pretty soon you'll be trying to organize a farewell party with punch and cupcakes. And everybody will chip in and buy me a shaving kit for a going-away present. And there'll be a secretary there who'll come over to me and she'll do this. Not for me.
Mr. Grant, look, what I'm trying to tell you is you might not have to leave. I went to see Wild Jack Monroe.
I do not remember asking you for any help. Here's the last order I can give you, Mary. Lay off.
I don't want to lay off.
Lou, I just wanted to give you this little token of my... It's a shaving kit.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Which one's Lou Grant?
Fine, Lou Grant. What about it?
I want to talk to you in private.
Okay, let's go in my office.
No. When Wild Jack Monroe talks private, he don't go, they go. Hey, you, Slim, you're doing a great job with that sports news. Keep it up. I said keep it up.
Don't worry. We'll get 100 Indians and come back.
Now, not you, little lady. Hey, didn't you and me have a hoop-de-doo one time or other?
You could call it that. I lost 4 teeth myself.
Dang, that is the best dang fight I ever had. Hey, the little lady tells me you're getting fired.
Little lady's got a big mouth.
Now watch that, boy. That's a woman.
Yeah, but it's a woman with a big mouth. See, what Mr. Grant means is that I really
Hey, I
shouldn't have...
do not need an interpreter. And I don't need any favors from you. I don't want this job. I'll work someplace else.
Hey, I got a TV station in Boise, Idaho.
Keep talking.
You got the job.
Hey, what? I got a shaving kit and a job in Boise, Idaho.
I sure foxed you that time. I already got me a TV news director in Boise, Idaho. So I'll have to transfer you to in there. Hey, come on out to the ranch house sometime. We'll open up a keg of nails.
Welcome back.
I suppose you feel like Mary Poppins or something?
Well, no, actually, I'm a little disappointed. I thought I was next in line for your job.
What kind of a going-away card is this? To Lou from Ted. Forgive me, but I'm weak.
Well, that could mean a million things.
Could mean he's weak. How do you go about giving back a shaving kit?
I don't know. I've never had one as a gift.
I never have either. I think I'll keep this one. Sometimes I don't know whether I'm working or hallucinating.
Yep, Big Chicken's back. Turns out that Big Chicken is Wild Jack Monroe's favorite show.